Do you know musical instrument called Ghatam? Ghatam. This is an instrument, musical instrument called Ghatam. It is a specially made clay pot with a narrow mouth. Okay, every pot has a mouth, isn't it? But this musical instrument Ghatam is made of a clay pot actually with a narrow mouth, and some usually pots have a wide mouth. This has a narrow mouth, and people how they used to do this make sound, you know, this is circular pot actually, and they beat with hands. They beat with hands, and we get sound from that. Or musical instrument, it is actually for when music is, when anybody is singing or music is there, they used to beat this pot to produce different sounds. Okay, so it is, that instrument is called Ghatam, and it is used, it is made with clay. Okay, so it's a clay pot actually, a clay pot with a narrow mouth, and it's a circular in shape, and people beat on it. Okay, so it is a musical instrument called Ghatam, made of clay. Now, clothes. Clothes protect us from our bodies. Cloth protects our bodies from heat, cold, rain, etc. That already we learned, that clothes protect us from heat, cold, rain, dust, insect bites, etc. Isn't it? Yes. So clothes protect our bodies from changing weather. So clothes protects our bodies from changing weather. Different weather or different climate, we used to wear different kinds of clothes. Early man covered himself with leaves, barks of trees, and animal skin. That also you learn. Early man, he used to cover himself, his body, with skin of animals, or using leaves and bark of trees, outside layer of trees. He takes it and he used to cover himself. After many years, people learned to make fabric by weaving and knitting. So after many years, people came to know how to make a cloth, okay, by weaving and knitting. So let's see what is weaving. Okay, weaving. We already learned about cotton clothes we make by weaving, isn't it? A method of fabric production in which two distinct sets of yarns or threads. Yarns means threads only, isn't it? Yes. Are interlocked at right angles. At right angles. These yarns get interlocked at right angles. Two different yarns will be there. Two different types of threads. They will join and at right angles to form a fabric or cloth. This is called weaving. You can see the image of weaving here. A lady weaving clothes. Two different types of threads or yarns. They will hang it and they interlock it at right angles. They interlock, they join it, and they weave the cloth, which is called weaving. It's a method of production of cloth or a fabric production in which two sets, different sets of threads or yarns interlock at right angles to form a cloth or fabric called weaving. That is weaving. W-E-A-V-I-N-G, weaving. Two sets of threads, distinct threads interlocked at right angles to form a cloth or fabric. That is weaving. Knitting is done on knitting machines. Knitting machines. Knitting, we have woolen clothes, isn't it? In winter season we wear woolen clothes. So at home we can see your mother or some ladies also, ladies or your grandma and all knitting woolen clothes, like they make gloves, sweaters and all. They have a big needle for that. At home we can do like that, but there are some knitting machines to knit this woolen clothes like t-shirts, tracksuits, sweaters, shawls and many other things we can knit using knitting machine. And at home we use knitting needles to knit sweater, muffler and gloves. Small things like this we can knit at home by using knitting needles. And we have knitting machines also to knit all these t-shirts, tracksuits, sweaters and all. Yes, so you can see the image of early men. Starting early men, they used to cover the bodies with leaves. You can see the image here. Then slowly man started making clothes by weaving and knitting. You can see the weaving image here, as well as you can see knitting image here. A lady knitting woolen clothes. See, yes. So you can make small shawl or mufflers, etc. Muffler we wear on neck in winter season. So this is weaving and knitting clothes. Fabric production, a type of fabric production where two different sets of yarn they use and interlock it at right angles to make cloth. That is weaving. And knitting we do use in knitting needles and knitting machines. Weaving and knitting, Knitting, knitting. These are the two methods of production of producing clothes. Now textiles. A textile is a material. It consists of artificial fiber, we say, or natural fiber. That is textile actually. That is woven from, we work out or we twist it or we make it into yarns, and from that we make different colors of clothes or printed clothes. That is textile actually means. Okay, a textile is a material that is woven from yarn. Yarn can be obtained from spinning wool, isn't it? We get wool from the hair of the sheep, thick soft hair. First we take hair from the wool's body, it's called shearing. Then we clean it, then it spun into yarn. Then we get the yarn, from that we make woolen clothes. Then cotton, we get cotton from cotton plant. Cotton spuns into yarn, from that yarn we are making cotton cloth. Today textiles are also made from synthetic materials. Textiles are also made from synthetic, means artificial, man-made materials. Textiles are woven, printed and embroidered with different designs. Yes, nowadays clothes are available different designs, isn't it? Different colors, designs, different printed in different colors, embroidery work, isn't it? Yes, how? So first we get this cloth from yarn, we'll make the cloth, then they print it in different colors and giving different designs and all. Okay. Some popular methods of decorating and dyeing fabrics. So there are some methods to decorate the clothes or dyeing the clothes. Dyeing means giving color to the clothes. Nowadays clothes are available in different colors, isn't it? Yes. N number of colors means we know about only VIBGYOR. Violet, indigo, blue, then VIBG, green, yellow, orange, red. But using these colors we can make some other colors also, light, dark colors we can make using these colors. So there are various methods or different methods for decorating as well as dyeing or giving color to the fabrics, to the clothes. Okay, so let us see what are these different methods. Yes, dyeing. So the first one is dyeing of clothes. Dyeing means giving color to the clothes. Dyeing, D-Y-E-I-N-G. Dyeing is adding of color to the textile products like fiber, yarns and fabrics. Adding color to these textiles, fiber and fabrics. It is called dyeing, giving the color. It can be done by using natural dyes or synthetic colors. How can we give color to these fabrics? They use natural colors as well as man-made colors or synthetic or artificial colors they can use. Yes, that is called dyeing. Giving color to the fabrics is called dyeing. The first method is tie and dye. In dyeing, first method we can learn as tie and dye. Tie the cloth, then dye. Tie and dye. Yes. What is this tie and dye? Tie and dye is a specialty of Rajasthan and is called bandhani. Have you seen bandhani clothes? Bandhani is beautiful design clothes. It is bandhani. This is famous in Rajasthan actually, and we get different varieties of bandhani designs clothes. In skirts, skirts, kurtis, saris and all. Okay. It is done by tying up some areas of cloth very tightly. So some area of cloth they tie it they will tie it first, some part. The other part, they dye it, so that dye does not reach them. So dye should not reach the whole part. So the cloth, some part they tie it, the other part, the rest of the cloth is dyed. They will do color to it, they will add color to it. The tied up area, after coloring the other parts, the tied up area they open to get patterns. Now they get different patterns when they do like this. Okay, so tie and dye is a pattern or the specialty Rajasthani people do. It is famous in Rajasthan. The design is called bandhani. The some areas of cloth they tie it, and other rest of the area they dye it, they add the color to it, and then tied up area is open to get different designs or patterns, we say. Okay, so bandhani, you can see the image of bandhani here. Okay, different designs we have in bandhani. Okay, and bandhani is very much famous in Rajasthan. They make different bandhani designs. And how we get different colors, as I told you, we mix different colors to get new colors. Here they have given red, yellow, blue, yellow. When we mix red, yellow, what color we get? A different color we get. Black, red or blue, red. These colors, when we mix together, we get new color. So these colors they can use for dyeing clothes or adding color to the clothes. We get different colors when we mix any two colors. Okay, children? Yes. So tie and dye is a specialty in Rajasthan. They do a design called bandhani by using tie and dye method, and different colors they are given by mixing two colors. By mixing any two colors, a new color they get, and they use these colors to give dyeing to the clothes, to add color to the clothes. Okay. Yes, children, so we were learning about the popular methods of decorating clothes, decorating fabrics and dyeing fabrics, isn't it? Adding color to the fabric. So there are different techniques or different methods of decorating clothes as well as adding color. Yes, dyeing is adding color to the fabrics, to the yarns or to the fiber, we say, isn't it? It can be done by using natural dyes or synthetic colors. Yes, and tie and dye we learn. Tie and dye, this method is popular in Rajasthan. Tie and dye. Tie and dye. Oh, sorry. It's tie only, correct. It's tie and dye. Okay, T-I-E. Tie. This is a correct word. Okay, tie and dye. Yes, here this method is popular in Rajasthan. And they make a beautiful design called bandhani. First they tie the clothes. Some area of cloth they tie tightly, and the rest of the cloth they give dye or give color, and the tied up area when they open, it will be in form of different patterns. The tied up area is then open to give different patterns. So we can give different colors to this tie and dye. Actually, the two colors they mix and they produce new other color. Means we mix different colors to get new color. Mixing color, like we know violet, indigo, blue, red. As I told you, whatever colors we know, it is Vibgyor color. But we can mix any two colors of our known colors, and we can make a new colors. Like they have given here red and yellow. Okay, red plus yellow. When we mix these are our primary colors, we say. Red, yellow, blue, green, black. These are our primary colors. The colors we know, main colors they are. When we mix these primary colors, we get some secondary colors. Okay, red and yellow. When we mix, you get orange. You get orange when you mix red and yellow. Okay, then black and red. Next, black and red. When you mix black and red, you get a maroon color. Maroon color we get, or we say burgundy color or maroon color we get. Blue and red, if you mix, you get a color called magenta. Blue and red, if you mix, you get magenta. Blue yellow, if you mix, you get green color. When we mix blue and yellow color, you get green color. Then if you mix red and green color, the combination of red and green color gives yellow color. Red and green mix gives yellow. The last yellow and green. If you mix yellow and green color together, you get a lime color. Lemon color, you know, lime. Yes. So these are the ways by which they are creating new colors. By mixing these primary colors like red, yellow, they mix and they get orange. Red, green, they mix, they get yellow. Blue, yellow, if they mix, they get green. Black and red, if they mix, they get maroon. Blue and red, if they mix, they get magenta. Then yellow and green, if they mix, they get lime color. So like this, different new colors they will make and they will tie and dye the clothes of Bandhani. Yes. Next is block printing. Okay. Block printing is another popular method. Block printing. Block printing is another popular method for designing clothes. Like in block printing, wooden blocks are dipped into paint. Wooden blocks made of wood. These wooden blocks, what they will do? They dip in paint and pressed onto clothes. After dipping the wooden blocks in paint, they press onto clothes to make patterns. So patterns, different patterns they get. This is called block printing. Wooden block. It is blocks made of wooden pieces of blocks will be they dip it in the paint, then onto the cloth. They press it onto the cloth to get different patterns. Examples we can say, like, you know, the block printing on bed spreads. Bed spread means bed sheets, isn't it? Bed sheets and all. You can see different patterns, different designs. They are actually block printing. Okay, that is about block printing. In block printing, wooden blocks dipped into the paint and pressed onto the cloth to get different patterns. Okay. Next is kalamkari. Kalamkari. So what is kalamkari? Kalamkari dresses are available, kurtis are available, sarees are available, tops are available. Kalamkaris, yes, kalamkari. This involves painting of designs on fabrics, on clothes. They paint painting of designs with a special pen. So they use a special pen for this to paint or to give designs to clothes. Kalam means what? In Hindi language, kalam means what? Pen. Kalam means pen. So using special pen, they give painting of designs on clothes. The word kalam means pen. Bihar is famous for kalamkari. For kalamkari, which place is famous? Bihar is famous for kalamkari. Tie and dye, Rajasthan, isn't it? Yes, Rajasthan. And kalamkari is Bihar is famous for kalamkari designs. They use special pen to paint some designs on fabrics. Then next is embroidery. You know embroidery work. You can do embroidery work on our clothes, isn't it? Many people are doing embroidery work. Embroidery. So what is embroidery? Embroidery, giving some designs, isn't it? Yes. Using some colorful threads. Colorful threads, they give some patterns or like flowers or many patterns are there. So they're using some colorful threads. They use this embroidery work. Embroidery is done by using needle and thread. Embroidery is done using needle as well as thread. Threads of different colors are used to create patterns on cloth. So they use colorful threads to give different patterns on cloth. Example, fall work of Jammu and Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir is famous for embroidery work, fall work. Okay. Then Fulkari of Punjab. Punjab is famous for Fulkari design. Kanta work. West Bengal is famous for Kanta work. Are different kinds of embroidery. You can see these images here. Okay. Tie and dyed image. Yes. Bandhani design. Kalamkari you can see here image. And also Fulkari. Fulkari is famous in Punjab. Fulkari design image you can see. Then Kanta work, it is famous in West Bengal. So you can see the image of Kanta work. Yes, so these are the different designs of embroidery which are famous in different places. So embroidery is done by using a needle and thread. So colorful threads they use to give different patterns on cloth. So there are different embroidery designs. Other like fall work of Jammu Kashmir, Fulkari of Punjab, Kanta work of West Bengal. They are the different kinds of embroidery work. Okay. Do you know the Indian textile industry is the second largest in the world? See, Indian textile industry, our industry is the second largest in the world. In the world itself, India is second largest textile industry. Okay.